Hey you guys, Ian here at Lakeside Marine and Motorsports. Just wanted to bring you a quick video about battery wiring, especially if you have a Perko switch in, and if you utilize a bunch of accessories, things like that. You definitely want to wire your batteries up the right way. So here's this Perko switch. You got on and combine and off. Off, no power being drawn on the boat. This is when, you've parked it, it's on the trailer, it's not being used. As soon as you get in the boat, you go to start it. I like to go straight to combine. That's both batteries at once, starting the motor. Once it's started and you're running, I like to run it on combined as well, because this thing does not have a battery isolator anywhere in here. And so that in the combine setting, it charges both batteries at the same time. Now, once I want to stop and go fish or swim, just listen to the radio, I'll come back here and switch this to on. And that will just utilize the power from one battery at that point, just one of the batteries. And then after that, whenever you go to leave, you're ready to take off to a new spot, then what I'll do is switch it back to combined. That way I've got both the batteries back combined, start the motor, let both batteries charge up again. Because when I switch it to this and I'm utilizing or drawing a bunch of power from this battery, playing the radio, lights are on, all that good stuff, the power will eventually drain itself down to really low. So that's why you want to go to combined. That way you can utilize this battery's amperage in order to restart the motor. And then once the motor's restarted, then both batteries will be getting recharged back to their optimal peak. And so right now what I've noticed is this guy is constantly running in the combined state. The reason why I say that is because when you utilize a battery switch, you're only supposed to do a ground link. So you link the ground to the other battery ground, that way that the engine is constantly grounded and both batteries are grounded. And then you'll run a single power wire from here to the battery switch, like this one is, to the battery switch. And then you're supposed to run another one from this power wire to the other post on the back of this switch. Now this switch has 3 posts on the back of it, but they're only utilizing 2 posts. Main power in to the block down here, and then they even have the motor directly connected to here. They're not even utilizing the Perko switch for the motor. And so they've got a battery switch back here, but it seems to only be for accessory power. See, this is the accessory bar and the accessory grounds. And so they're only utilizing this for accessory power, which can be utilized for both accessory power and power to the engine. This is completely wired up incorrect. So right here, let's see, this orange wire connects to the positive side here, positive to positive, and then negative to negative. And so these 2 batteries are constantly in a combined state. And so if this guy was to stop and just play his radio or utilize the Garmin system and start fishing, and then next thing you know, he fishes for 5 hours and these batteries, both of them have drained themselves to nothing. And so now he can't even restart his motor because both of the batteries are dead. So that's one huge thing. I'm gonna go ahead and get this corrected, and I'll get you a quick video on it after it's done. All right.